Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Games, and today we are going to be taking a look at some updated attires that I've been working on. Sorry, guys, you guys don't know this, but this video was intended to come out, uh, well, this morning, but now it's evening time. So sorry for the lateness. But anyway, we're gonna be taking a look at some Caws here that I've had some updated attires for. And we're going to be starting out here with Johnny Star. Now, Johnny Star's first two attires just weren't very good. They were okay and they were decent, but I knew I could do better and I just couldn't think of anything. But now I could, and I did this. I'm probably going to stop calling him the Star of IPW, and I might just call him the All-Star from now on. Maybe I'll just do that, I'm not sure exactly, but here's what we have here for the first attire. You guys can see it's white, yellow, and blue. Thought it was a nice color scheme, which it always is, because I always use it. Basic star logo there. Got some nice knee pads and boots combo here. I really like how it all looks. And what I really like about this is that I only use black once, and it's on the soles of the boots. I only use black once, which makes it all like really pop out and looks very bright and shiny, which is something I like. I'm glad that I did that. So you guys can see here, I have the same star logo here on this boot right here. Same one that's on the crotch. Originally, I had some of the crosses here on this side and on this side, and I mean crosses like the trunks design crosses, so they were parallel to each other. But I decided in the end to not use those. I didn't think they looked too good, and I didn't want to do it once I was done with the entrance attire. So here's the entrance attire for Johnny Star. I like this shirt actually. I haven't used this shirt a whole lot, but I am kind of feeling it. I think it looks pretty good. I didn't put anything on the back here, but I just left it on the front. It's a basic shirt, but I like it myself. I think it looks pretty good. So that's the first attire. Now the second attire is white, green, and red. I did use a little bit more black here. I used it on the knee pads, some on the wrist tape, and a little bit on the boots. But overall, it's a large majority of white. So here is how the new trunks look. I used these trunks. I used 3 of the star logos this time around, and I kind of like that I did that. Different font style for the star. I actually kind of like this color scheme more, the green, white, and red, than the white, yellow, and blue. But overall, I kind of like the attire for the first one better than I like the attire for this one. I don't think that using tights is really a good idea here. I think it's better that I just use trunks. You guys can see the knee pads here. Now the boots are kind of suffering from this little thing that the game does about, boots not really being parallel. So I had to do this. I wanted to put the star logo on the boots on the outside specifically, but of course you can't do that. So I had to put them on the inside and the outside. So yeah, and when I say that, I mean the star like the word star. As logos, they were actually working pretty well, but for some reason with words, it doesn't work like that. But here's what we have here. So that's why the star is in the inside of the boot, and it doesn't really like have any design around it or anything. If it did, I would have put something there, but honestly, I just don't want to. I want it on the outside, and that's what I have. The inside is just a consequence of that. So here's what we have here. Now here is the entrance attire. It's a black shirt, star obviously, and I kind of like it actually. I like this attire a lot more than I like the first two. I think it looks pretty good. I am probably going to start calling them the All-Star because I feel like this logo is just a very nice All-Star logo. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for Johnny Star. Now we're going to move on to the current IPW television champion, Jackson Wright. Alright guys, so moving on from Johnny Star, here we have the current IPW television champion. Jackson Wright. Now this attire and the next one are a little bit more focused on him being the current champion, and I'm trying to incorporate him being champion and him being the bad guy, the gimmick, into one, and this is kind of what I came up with. So here's the first attire. You see I got the gold and red here, black knee pads, some wrist tape, a sleeve. I got this armband here that says champion on it. I don't need a whole lot of armbands, so I thought it looked pretty good. Now the trunks here are gold and red, which is um, the overall color scheme for both these attires. I got the bad guy wolf logo that I've been using for a while, just plastered right there on the crotch. The gold around, and if you read it from left to right, it just says bad guy with some white, border. And then I have the Uchiha logo for Naruto on the back of the trunks. I wasn't gonna use it originally. I only got this logo so I could use it for a commercial during IPW, but I actually kind of like having it now. I think it looks pretty cool. And you guys can see I have the words best champion written on the back of the trunks. So I'm kind of going for like he may be a bad guy, but he's the best champion, which is like a kind of like cockying for him, peacocking, I guess. Being cocky, I guess. That's like the better way to say it. So here we have the shirt here. He may be a bad guy, but he's the best champion, which is what I was going for there. Now here is the other attire. Some big differences here. I got rid of the sleeve. Basically everything on the arms and upper body has changed. I believe that even the lower body stuff has changed. I got some new boots. These are Austin Aries boots, I think, when he was in the WWE. They say bad guy on them, which I thought looked pretty cool. This is one of those times where I do like the fact that the words do this. I think it looks pretty good. Of course, the red and the gold is still making an appearance. Some different knee pads this time around. This one's more of like a supportive knee pad that I feel like you would wear if you had some kind of knee problems. And this one is just a normal knee pad, kind of like a Finn Balor knee pad, which I discovered you do have the ability to have two colors here, which is why it's red. Now the trunks here are pretty cool. Cody Rhodes trunks. I put some lines, some blocks here around them, and you obviously can see that it says "the" on the front of the trunks, and then on the back it says "champ." So he is, of course, the champ. I got the Uchiha logo on the left and the bad guy logo on the right, and I thought it turned out pretty well. I kind of like the first attire more. I feel like it has a little bit more to offer overall, but this attire is very nice too. So here's the entrance attire for this current attire. The champ is here. I wonder how else will look overall when I have him enter with the white strap championship. I don't know why I like white strap championship so much. I just think it's something cool. I'm not sure why I'm like such a big fan of it. Here's what we got here. Overall I kind of like this. I don't think this is like my favorite though. Overall, I think Johnny Starr may be my favorite updated attire, or maybe I also really like Jack Smith's new attire, and that's who I'm going to be showing you next. Alright guys, so here is the new Jack Smith attire, and the reason I like this is just because it's something semi-different, but it's also kind of a throwback on some level. So a little while ago, I needed Jack Smith to be in a casual attire. I was doing something with Jacob Buck and him at the time, and I needed him to be dressed casually. So I had to delete his tights attire and replace it with his casual attire. But when I didn't need that casual attire anymore, I was kind of left with it, and I had already deleted the tight attire, and I didn't remember what it looked like, and I didn't think about it at the time going back to the video where I showed it off to just copy what I did there. So I just left him with trunks. So he was wearing trunks for a while because he didn't have anything else. But now I did this, and I like the fact that I did this because now he has tights again, and I kind of like Jack Smith in tights. I don't know why. I just like the tights look. Maybe it's the black and white color scheme, but whatever. So here it is. We got the Jack Smith logo right here, the J and the S. And on this side, we have the man of the hour. I'm not going to be pushing that a whole lot. That's going to be something that I'm just going to be having there, and then maybe I will. Well, I'm not going to be talking about it too much lately. It's more like something that you're going to see passively, and then I'll put more emphasis on it as time goes on, and it will kind of build up his character more and more. But currently, it's just something kind of passive there. White knee pads and black boots, white soles. You know, you guys can obviously see this here. Black and white is the color scheme. Um, the entrance attire, I use the same jacket for both entrance attires. So with this jacket, we have the Jack Smith logo on the back of it. I think it looks pretty good here. And on the trunks attire, this is what we have here. I really like this attire too. This is why I say that Jack Smith is kind of one of my favorites, plus Johnny Starr. I think he turned out really nice. So I'm gonna start from the bottom, and here we have the boots and the knee pads. White and black kind of working together really nice here. You can see the Jack Smith logo on the one knee pad. And then we have the trunks here. We got the Jack Smith logo again on the right side. Different S this time. I forgot to point that out here. Different S. Then we got the tribal logo. I used it for the first two original Jack Smith attires, but I left it out of the new tights attire. I didn't have anywhere to put it. So I put it here, and I put it on the glove, which I might delete, but currently I'm going to keep it, and I'll see how it looks. I'll see how I feel about it later. So here is this, and then on the back, you guys can obviously see it does still have Man of the Hour. That's what we got here. Out of these two, I like the tights attire better, but I also do like the trunk attire. They both have their own place, and they both look pretty good. I'm happy about how Jack Smith turned out. And like I said, I used the same jacket for the entrance attires, and here is the new jacket. On the back, it does say Man of the Hour. So yeah, I think this turned out pretty well. He is also one of my other favorites. Alright, so moving on now. We just tackled Jack Smith, and now let's move on to his current in-universe IPW rival, Jacob freaking Buck. Alright guys, so moving on here from Jack Smith. Here we have his current IPW in-universe rival. Here we have Jacob freaking Buck. So yeah, here's Jacob freaking Buck, guys. Very bright. Now, see, originally my whole idea for Jacob Buck, and I mean like when I was making this car over again, when I was doing his attire again, my original idea was that I wanted to make him a very cocky, arrogant person, and I thought that how colorful that is would bring that out. And I'm kind of doing that, but also I'm thinking about what I've been doing with him on IPW, and I'm trying to make him a little bit more aggressive and frantic. And I'm wondering if I can do those things combining correctly. I'm hoping that it works out fine. I don't know why I just like Jacob Buck very colorful. I don't think I want him to be very dark, color-wise. Well, well, actually, yeah, just color-wise. Character-wise, I might be able to rub in some darkness there, but color-wise, I think I want it kind of bright. I feel like it's a nice contrast. So here are the tights here, the AJ Styles tights, which I love. On this side, you just got the words Buck Strength. That's his finishing move. You guys didn't know the Buck Strength, the deadlift German suplex. And then on this side, we just have the Jacob Buck logo. Stars around it and the JB inside, Jacob Buck. Here, down here, we got some nice boots, and we got the orange and blue once again. Orange and blue is the color scheme, if you guys couldn't tell. Orange and blue here, working with the boots. And then we have the entrance attire, which I think looks pretty good. The Jacob freaking Buck shirt. I liked it better than the Jacob freaking Buck shirt that I had on him originally. With his other attires, I think it looks pretty nice. The outer glow is what really drives it home for me. It's what I really like about this. So that is that. Now I like the second attire too. The whole point of me doing this was that I can get a lot of people with attires that I like and that I can maintain. And I did that pretty well here with all the Caws I'm showing you guys, including Kevin Magic, who is up next. But this attire, I like it, but I'm not sure if I'm finished with it yet, per se. Now you guys can see I didn't do anything on this other leg because I didn't have anything to put here. I didn't want to put Buck Strength here again, and I didn't want to drag the Jacob Buck logo over to this leg. So I just left it blank. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that permanently or it's temporary. So that leg is just open and free. This one does have the Jacob Buck logo on it though. Different J, different B, and it turned out pretty well. These are Seth Rollins tights, by the way, if you guys couldn't tell. Got some nice knee pads and the Blake and Murphy boots. Gave him an elbow pad there just for the sake of it. And here is the other Jacob freaking Buck shirt. And this one I like slightly better just because I feel like it's more colorful. It's on black, but the outer glow it just looks so good. It doesn't look good all the time, but on the shirt I think it looks really, really nice. Especially with the colors that I'm using. Green and yellow. I think it worked out really, really nice here. Alright guys, so that's it for Jacob Buck. I think he turned out pretty well. I think so far still Jack Smith and Johnny Starr are my two favorite updated attires, but I still like Jacob freaking Buck. He turned out really well. Alright guys, so now that we're done with Jacob, we're going to move on to our final Caw, the final updated attire. Like I already said, we're going to be showing off, to end this episode, Kevin Magic. Alright guys, here is my last Caw. I've shown you guys Jacob, I've shown you guys Jack, I've shown you guys Jackson, I've showed you guys Johnny. I have a crap ton of J's. Now, here is the final Caw here. Here is Kevin Magic, ladies and gentlemen. So here we have the new tights. I got Magic going up this leg because his name is Kevin Magic, and I got the purple and yellow skull here. And I think it looks really, really good with the white behind all of it. It looks really nice. I'm getting more into more using white because I think it pops more. It just looks shinier. Plus I am using Velcro, so it's a nice material. But anyway, generally I just think white pops more so it looks better with some attires. Black looks good too, but I feel like it has to be a right shade of black. But anyway, you guys can see on the wrist tape, there's yellow and purple behind it, because obviously purple and yellow are the two main colors here. Black knee pads, and then we have the Seth Rollins boots, of course white here, and we got the Kevin Magic purple and yellow skull going around it. Now here's the entrance attire. We just got this nice shirt with the skull, of course, and it says Magic Man, Kevin Magic. He believes in magic. He's the Magic Man. Here's what we got here. It's a ripped shirt, by the way. That's not important at all, but I just wanted to point that out. It's a ripped shirt. Here's what we got here. Now, the other attire is something I like a little bit more, and I don't know why I like it more. So here's what we have here. I don't know what this attire does to me that I like it more. But here is the new tights. I'm sorry, that's not correct. Here are the new tights. Of course, still purple and gold. Got a little white line going around, and I used a purple line, I guess, to try to continue on with the belt. You guys can see it right there. It's a little bit off. I wanted to try to make it continue. So that's kind of the best I could do there. So I got the yellow line going down, and it goes for the purple and yellow skull. It's a little bit brighter than the skull's outline, but I think it worked out okay. And if you guys heard that, I apologize. That's me sitting on my chair. I have to get up every now and again because it hurts my ass when I sit. It's a metal chair. It's not very comfortable. So yeah, that's that. And we have this nice little stitch going down. Well, we have two stitches actually, but that's not important. We got two stitches here going down. We just got some normal boots that disconnects everything and kind of puts it all to a stopping point. And then we have these nice Miz boots, which I don't think I've ever used before, and if I have used them, I don't remember it. But I got these nice Miz boots, and I got the purple and yellow all around it with some black and some white. And then, as you guys can see, I have Magic written on the back of them. It was kind of hard to make them look good. Originally, I wanted them to be put like centerfold right in the purple, but obviously that was just hard to do. I couldn't do it. It kept leaning one way or the other, and it just wouldn't stay in the purple. So I settled for this, and I still think it looks pretty good. I still like it. Now here is the new entrance attire, and I actually didn't show off that he has some wrist tape, finger tape, and the elbow pad. Just some new stuff there. And then this nice shirt that just says, I believe in magic. Which is actually a pretty good shirt if you were a fan of Kevin Magic. You should probably get this shirt. It's on magicmanshop.org. That's not a real website. Someone go to that website and tell me if you find anything funny or weird. Hopefully it's not like anything really bad. It probably is. But you know, if you feel adventurous, go check out magicman.org. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Showed off a lot of nice cars here. Personally, I think my favorite was Johnny Starr or Jack Smith. I think they came out pretty well. They came out really nice. So thanks, guys. I hope you guys can enjoy the video here with Kevin, Jack, Johnny, Jacob, and Jackson. There are a lot. I have a lot of J's. I keep realizing this. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys can enjoy the episode, and I'll probably be streaming tonight on Overwatch, and I may be streaming like directly after that. I might get in 2 streams back to back, one Overwatch and one Watch Dogs. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you all have a nice day. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.